Sultan of Sokoto shocks Ahmed Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima, counters their speech on solving insecurity in Nigeria. Hello Nigerians, you're welcome back to this channel, and if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel. Now, we all know the problem, or the major problem of Nigeria is the problem of insecurity, which has plagued Nigeria, especially in the north and the northwest of Nigeria. Insecurity is the reason why we are having high food inflation in this particular country. It is the reason why we are now having food scarcity, because farmers can no longer go back to their farmland because of insecurity. These kidnappers and bandits keep killing these farmers, and in most cases extort so much money from them in order to allow them to go back to their farm. And I must tell you the truth, this is actually caused by APC government. Yes, I'm telling you, because remember in 2015 when former president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, actually used that particular incident to campaign. In fact, they brought insecurity in the northern Nigeria to unseat Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Now they are now crying, they are now, seeing the consequences of that thing. And because of that, they actually organized Northwest Peace and Security Summit. Of course, with the aim of solving the insecurity problem in the northern part of Nigeria, where they invited the president of Nigeria, being Ahmed Bola Tinubu. But it was shocking to them that Ahmed Bola Tinubu refused to honor that invitation. Instead, he sent his vice, being Kashim Shettima. When we all know that Ahmed Bola Tinubu did not travel out of the country, he is not sick, he didn't even have any serious engagement in other states, yet he refused to attend this program, which aims to address the most pressing need in the northern part of Nigeria. But he actually made a speech and sent Kashim Shettima, who is the vice president of Nigeria, to represent him, and Kashim Shettima delivered his speech. And in his speech, Ahmed Bola Tinubu said that he has actually fought insecurity, that he has done his best in fighting insecurity in Nigeria, that he has actually destroyed the network of insecurity and banditry here in Nigeria. Meanwhile, it was recorded few days ago, was it yesterday, that the deputy vice chancellor of Usman Danfodio University was killed by bandits. As if that was not enough, a retired military general in Abuja was killed in Abuja, the federal capital territory of Nigeria, where the president stays. And that is to tell that this particular government, led by Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has failed in terms of providing security to the citizens of this particular country. And that is because they are still playing politics with insecurity. Of course, we know, like I said before, they are the ones that brought insecurity in Nigeria. APC actually brought insecurity in Nigeria. Now they are using insecurity as a business enterprise in the north. Some of these governors and senators. So after Kashim Shettima came up to deliver his speech on how the president Ahmed Bola Tinubu has crushed insecurity in Nigeria, when it was the turn of Sultan of Sokoto, Sultan of Sokoto came up and said that this particular government, that they have done everything, seminar upon seminar, confrontation upon confrontation, and all of that, yet what is happening is still happening in this country. Now, I'm going to be showing you all of that. But before then, let me tell you that the economic situation of this particular country is getting bad as the day goes by. I'm telling you the truth. Now, look at this. The ShopRite Mall in Abuja has actually shut down due to the bad economy of the country. And when we keep saying that Ahmed Bola Tinubu is actually crashing this particular economy of Nigeria, people think that we are just joking, that we are just doing everything to demarket Nigerians. Meanwhile, Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the #1 demarketer of Nigeria. With his poor economic policies, the economy is now actually crumbling. I'm telling you the truth. Let me read out what this ShopRite actually say that is the reason behind their shutting down. ShopRite Mall closes operation in heart of Abuja, cites financial condition, business climate. Okay. It also noted that all services contracts will be terminated. Retail Supermarkets Nigeria Limited, owners of Novera Wuse Central Mall, known as ShopRite, based in Abuja, has announced its plan to close the mall. This was announced by Dr. Folakemi Fadahunsi, the organization chief executive officer, saying it took the decision after evaluating Nigerian business climate and financial conditions. This decision has been made after thorough examination of the store's financial situation and current business climate. We believe that this is the best course of action in our organization long-term growth. If your services are specific tied to the Novera Wuse Central Mall store, and if there is an outstanding balance between our companies, we will carefully review our accounting records over next 60 days, about 2 months. We will then promptly contact you to confirm the amount owed and discuss a suitable payment schedule, the statement reads in part. Effective from June 30th, Our company will no longer operate in Wuse, Abuja, and will no longer require your services at Novera Mall, Wuse, Abuja. Please note that all existing service contracts will also terminate for the store. The statement noted further. It also noted that all service contracts will be terminated. Different companies have left Nigeria recently, citing economic concerns and business climates. So guys, you heard it. This is not the only business enterprise that has actually shut down since Ahmed Bola Tinubu took over. Now let's listen to what Sultan of Sokoto actually said, how he counters the Ahmed Bola Tinubu speech, and when we come back, we'll just wrap up the video.
Once more, senseless killing of innocent people yesterday. And I will pray to Almighty Allah to guide us right in this two-day summit, come up with proposals to not end insurgency, because you cannot end insurgency everywhere, but to bring it to the minimum that people can go about their lives without let or hindrance. Distinguished Excellencies, I will not forget to recognize the former president who came all the way from Daura for this program. That shows his commitment and concern too, as a Northwesterner. And I think it's important for us to always pray for our leaders. Most people here and those listening, because I think this is televised, most people gathered are actually very, very familiar with the causes as well as the consequences of the insecurity in this part of the country for the last 1 decade or so. Reports after reports, conferences after conferences, consultations after consultations, and of course recommendations after recommendations. Still, the problem persists. Why? It's time to ask the question, why are things still in the state they are today, despite the tons of money spent on procuring equipment for the services and also for the well-being of the personnel, and also what the governors have been doing to bring to an end this insecurity. We need to ask this question for us to discuss and move and know how to move forward. But without giving an answer to this question, we cannot go anywhere. We will come back to another conference again. We're still talking about the same issue, the same problem. I'd like to thank UNDP and other United Nations agencies and the German government for supporting this conference in this beautiful hall, very conducive to talk about issues of insecurity. But the real issues are talked outside the hall, where the people live, in the villages, in the towns, and in the markets, which I think we need to discuss here, so that the governors will have a way forward in what really we all must do together to bring these problems to a minimal level. I'd like to thank you and even other agencies, but I want to say, no matter how much support you give us, if we are not ready and willing to end these criminal activities, we can't succeed. We will be the ones to work for this and end these problems if we so desire. Nobody will come from somewhere to work for us. Nobody will come from the moon to solve these problems. We must solve our problems. So I'm very much pleased with this inaugural meeting of the Northwest.
I believe you heard the Sultan of Sokoto. That was very strong words from the Sultan of Sokoto. He said it clearly: reports after reports, confrontation after confrontation, conferences after conferences. Still, what is happening is still happening. This particular government led by APC need to ask themselves a question: where is this problem coming from? Even the huge amount of money that they budget every year in order to fight insecurity, in order to make sure that these security personnel are well equipped, yet we keep seeing insecurity every day. People are being killed on daily basis in the northern part of Nigeria. And then APC government need to answer this particular question: where is this problem coming from? where is this problem of banditry and insurgents in Nigeria is coming from. Anyway guys, I'll drop this video here and allow you to drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.